Hi, I'm Jodie Studley, naturopath here at Trig Medical Pharmacy. Probiotics can be confusing. We understand that they're good for us. We know we can buy supplements full of them, and we know we can find probiotics in foods like yogurt. But are you feeling any better by taking them? Our body is host to thriving communities of trillions of microbes, which include bacteria, viruses, fungi, and more. It might sound a little yuck to think that we're full of bacteria, but these little guys are actually essential for our health. We are born with a wonderful assortment of bacteria all over our body, inside and out. And it's a crazy notion to think we need to kill them off. What we do need to do is keep them in a balanced and harmonious state. Now, these microbial communities can be found right throughout our body, from our gut to our skin. We call these communities microbiomes and identify them by where they're found. For example, our skin microbiome, oral microbiome, or our gut microbiome. The influence of these microbiomes is far-reaching throughout our entire body. Their role is to protect us from invasion of pathogens, which might come from colds and flus, candida or urinary tract infections, ear, nose and throat conditions, lung conditions, our gut health, and the broader effect they have that reaches even to our brains. They also modulate our immune system, extract energy from food, produce beneficial compounds such as short-chain fatty acids, neurotransmitters such as serotonin and GABA. They also produce vitamins such as folate, vitamin B2, B12 and vitamin K. Scientists are now beginning to view the microbiome as an additional organ of the body, because just like any organ, they're essential to our life. Now let's focus on the gut microbiome for now. Generally, the balance in the gut microbiome is self-regulated, happily doing all the things that it does to ensure our health. Their population stays relatively stable over time. However, they do have requirements and can easily be damaged. Of course, as living organisms, they require a food source. Now, the foods we eat are going to help the beneficial microbes flourish and be abundant enough to keep us healthy. By eating certain foods high in certain nutrients, we provide the right foods to support these communities. However, the foods we choose can also have a devastating effect. Sugars, alcohol, excessive meat, preservatives and additives, highly processed foods and saturated fats, for example, cause inflammation and disrupt the balance of the microbiomes. Did you know that a chemical mouthwash kills all the bacteria in our mouth for that wonderful breath and sparkling smile? Did you also know that the very same mouthwash kills off the oral microbiome and aids our digestion, and it changes the pH level of our saliva? And downstream from that, it will also affect our gut health. Perhaps we need to think about effective brushing and flossing with chemical-free products, and using a probiotic specific for the oral microbiome to help get rid of the bad breath that you might suffer from. Imagine a rainforest, a delicate ecosystem that requires a balance of rain, sunshine, fresh air and animal life, right down to the bacteria that breaks down organic matter and that fertilises the very soil that supports the growth of the plants and feeds the animals. Now imagine a company coming into that ecosystem and deciding to clear fall some of the trees. With the trees down, the animal's home is destroyed, the food source is disrupted, more light penetrates down to the soil, and the bacteria that live there die from exposure. The soil changes, the entire ecosystem must find a way to restore itself and recover, or else it dies off. Now liken this to your gut ecosystem. We are either delivering sufficient nourishment to support our gut microbiome, or we are causing a clear falling effect that is destroying the delicate balance within this ecosystem with foods that cause inflammation and destroy the mucosal lining and structural integrity that the microbiota live in. Hippocrates claimed over 2,000 years ago that all disease begins in the gut. This is now widely accepted as truth in modern science, and what has taken so long to be understood is now being studied constantly. Back to probiotics. Probiotics are live microorganisms that offer beneficial health improvements. They are specific to the area of your body that you select them for. For probiotics to be of benefit to our health, they must satisfy 3 important criteria. First, they must be alive when they arrive to their target destination. For this to happen, they need to survive packaging conditions, temperature changes, shelf life, and the very acidic environment of our very own stomach acid when we ingest them. Second, the dosage must be of a therapeutic level to be effective enough to impact the specific health condition. More is not always best. Science has studied the dosages that are more effective than others in relieving rather than aggravating a health condition, and sometimes a high dose that can cause unwanted side effects in some people. 3. The strain of the bacteria must be specific to the condition being treated. Different strains of bacteria produce different biological effects on the body, and the effects extend to all parts of the body system but are specific to the condition being treated. This can explain why when you take probiotics that they appear to have no effect at all on your health, feeling like they don't work. However, when you take the right bacterial strain with the right therapeutic dosage that has been scientifically formulated for a specific health condition, and that has been packaged for the best survival rate of the live bacteria, along with the diet and lifestyle that supports their health, then you will notice that probiotics do actually work. If you have a specific health condition that has not been responding to the efforts you have been making with your choices of food, nutrition, supplements or lifestyle, then reach out and ask us the question. We are more than happy to help you make the right choice when it comes to your health. We have the knowledge and we have support through great products. Products such as Metagenics and activated probiotics, which actually make a difference. When you combine this with understanding, coaching and direction from your naturopath, then you can transform your health back in the right direction. Thank you for joining me today.